Top of the morning to you, and welcome back to the show. The very second show in this series of PlayStation 4 Skyrim mods. In this episode, we're going over some Dwarven-themed mods. In celebration of fall and autumn coming. Not that dwarves have anything to do with fall, but we're gonna do it anyway. These kind of mods have been featured on the PlayStation 4 mod page on your PlayStation. So without further ado, let's get right into the first mod. But first, our new intro theme. So we are here at the Understone Keep in Markarth for the first mod on our agenda here today. And the first mod is called Zeppo, the Dwarven Centurion. Special follower, PS4. This mod is by Jim Bobaway, and it was created November 11th, 2016. So the 5-year anniversary of this wonderful game. And he has an ancient orc voice, so I'm going to have Zeppo follow me.
Lead then. You have my steel.
I know he's a bit clunky. He can kind of, literally clunky, get it? Anyway, I know he can get stuck on things. So let's go ahead and make our way. Let's go ahead and show this guy off in combat. Okay, so we are at the Sky Temple ruins just to the north of Winterhold. So that we can show Zeppo off, because he does attack undead. Every time he attacks undead. And I say that for good reason, because I've spent hours, literal hours of pain, suffering, walking on nails and screws. Okay, not actually that bad, but it's been annoying to say the least, trying to get this guy to work. He just doesn't attack sometimes. Sometimes he just doesn't feel like attacking. And I've tried him on just about every single type of enemy. Undead, like I said, works every time. Skeletons, Draugr, you name it, undead, he does it. Well, except for vampires, but those are kind of, that's a different thing. He will catch up. Don't worry. The mod description says he does catch up. He does. He does, in fact, catch up. It just takes him a little bit. Even if it takes him teleporting up here. Yep, see, there he is. Creatures, he does seem to attack most of the time. Frostbite spiders, frost trolls, that kind of thing. Animals, he does not seem to attack. Dragons, it's a 50-50 toss-up. Giants, mammoths, those are also no. He doesn't seem to attack those. Humans, he doesn't seem to attack. That includes bandits, forsworn vampires, etc. Guards, he won't attack if they're enemies. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting, and I can't tell if it's my game, and that's why he's not. That's my game's just glitched, and that's why he's not working, or if it's the mod itself on PS4, because. Here we go. Let's pit him up. 1v1. Deathlord versus Zeppo. And he's ready. They're both ready. So just to show you the power of Zeppo, I gave him a Deathlord to fight. But, yeah. I can't tell if it's my game or if it's just the port to PS4. Because maybe the PS4 just can't handle some of the code. Because, like I said, he will teleport through hallways, which you wouldn't think, because he can't fit through the hallway, so it kind of has to like see his target and then travel there. Jeez, he just 1v1'd a battle axe Deathlord. I mean, he's on low health, but yeah, he is very powerful when he works. But that's the thing, getting him to work sometimes, it's not the easiest thing in the world. So. Well, sorry for hating on Zeppo. He is very funny, and some of his lines are funny. Like sometimes, yeah, there it is.
My blood's calm. I prefer.
Like, dude, your blood is you're steaming. There's no way. Okay, there's no way your blood is not boiling, dude.
Go where the challenge is.
His carry weight's 200. I did test that out, so at the very least you have that. But he will take up your follower spot. So. My recommendation is trying him with a multiple followers mod, because, occasionally he just doesn't work. And he is fun for the gimmick, because he is just fun to try out. But if you're using him for utility, he's just not reliable. let me know in the comments if you have any different experiences with him. But it's just been painstaking to get this guy to work. So anyway, I'm not going to spend any more time on him. I've spent already felt like years of my life on this dude. So anyway, we're going to head on into mod number 2. So here we are in Riverwood at mod number 2. And just go ahead and tell me if you see anything unusual, anything different. Yes, that is correct. This foliage over here needs trimmed. The guards were supposed to take care of that. They did not. No, I'm just kidding. Here it is.
Yes, sirrah.
Spheron. And I have to say, Spheron's pretty cool. This mod is called Spheron, a mechanical follower.
Let's
PS4,
not waste any time.
and it's by Linden95. That's spelled LNDN95, and it was made November 3rd, 2016. So almost, actually, a little bit early for the 5th anniversary of Skyrim.
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
And he's pretty awesome.
Riverwood's
I mean, look, he's a little. He's just a dwarven sphere that doesn't attack you, and he doesn't despawn. He sounds kind of cool too. And then whenever you look at him, like his face is like right there, you know.
I'm still here.
So anyway, let's go ahead and let's start some mayhem. Let's start some shit. Ooh. Dude, to actually get to witness it without having to worry about him attacking you. The transformation. It's like a transformer. Now, Spheron is not as powerful as Zeppo. Alright, defend me, Spheron. Not the kids. Don't attack the kids. Don't get the kids! No! Oh, jeez. Well, he just killed Alvor. Let's see if he could take on a left guard. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it. Okay. So it seems like unless his last blow on somebody kills them, he only really attacks until they're knocked down. Unless his last blow, like the blow that would knock them down, just kills them. Which was the case with Sigrid and Alvor. Okay. Yeah, well, he had regenerated enough health to stand back up, right? So, never mind. Oh, wow, he's got pretty good AI. He's pretty smart. He knows to attack the ones who are standing. Like, once you're no longer a threat, he's... And by the way, he's still kicking. Like, I don't know what his health is at, but... He just killed all of Riverwood. On one life. He didn't go down one time. And he's, like, hiding behind, like, walls. Okay, so his health is at, like, a 5th of his max. He's got Fandel frickin' running for the hills. Sorry, Fandel. Cat's cheeser moment. Okay, well, we're not gonna kill the dog. That would be rude and mean. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything to anybody. But, obviously he's a very loyal follower, and he's very badass. He's very cool. He rolls around. He does attack humans. He actually attacks anybody and everybody who you want to. So, yeah, there is actually quite the mod description here with the lore and the background about Spheron. He does count as a human follower. I don't remember if I said that. And he does have some things in his inventory.
What do you need to take?
To the Dragonborn, which is a lengthy letter explaining the lore more in depth than the description of Spheron. It's quasi lore friendly, I think, a little bit, kinda. It's way more lore friendly than Zeppo. And he's got a hunting bow and a friend's blade, which is a dwarven dagger that has a chance to paralyze the target. So he's very cool. He's very good, and this is exactly where you will find him. He's right outside of Riverwood. I believe the letter to the Dragonborn does explain that as well. So I think that's a perfect showcase of Spheron and his abilities. He's not as tanky as Zeppo, and he doesn't deal as much damage as Zeppo, but he's definitely more consistent, and he has pretty smart battle AI. So if you get into like a maze-like city or a maze-like area or ruin, like a Nordic tomb that has a bunch of like hallways and stuff, pillars and stuff, he could be very useful there. He's also probably useful in just about any ruin, honestly, where there's a lot of walls and changing levels and stuff, because like I said, yeah, his battle AI is next level. And he sounds like an ancient DWEMER. I think it does explain he's like very, very old somehow. So anyway, I will not read that here. That'll be a new and fun experience for you if you haven't downloaded this mod yet. Without further ado, let's head into the third and final mod of the episode, the Showroom 4 Showcase Mod number 3. So here we are, northwest of Solitude. You're at Der Calder, Dwarven Ruin, their Solitude. And this mod is called Delves of the Stone Legion, and it is by Untitled_0110, and it was uploaded November 25th, 2016, pardon me. So just after the 5-year anniversary of this game. And I'm here with Lydia, the best follower of all time. No offense, Spheron, no offense, Zeppo. And there is actually lore and a story to this dungeon mod, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. And it is told, you know, of course, through notes and books, as is with these types of mods on PlayStation. You know, you don't have voiced dialogue or anything. The mod author notes that he tried playing through the dungeon at level 15, but struggled to make it through the first half. So, just a heads up, this is a very challenging dungeon, and, you know, you should probably be at least 20, 25, maybe even more, to get through this. And so, let's go ahead and enter the dungeon now. And so the story: the ancient stone city is home to many evils that no man should endure. Good thing I'm a Khajiit, and Lydia's obviously, you know, Amazon Lydia. Yet the legends and tales haven't scared a group of bandits calling themselves the Stone Legion. There's Lydia, and there's Thistle, who have taken up residence in the upper levels of the city. They're fearless fighters and deadly assailants. However, the looming darkness of this city hasn't left them untouched. Their leader, Kevemisker, who I'm just going to call Kevin, has become corrupted by the ancient dwarven magic, causing chaos and destruction in its wake. Your task is to travel to the old dungeons, wipe out the Stone Legion, and put a stop to the chaos caused by Kevin, and find the mysterious Aetherium forge. In the long version, I'll read it. 12th of Sun's Dawn, 4th Era 200. Well, there's no going back now. Me and Kevin just hit a Khajiit caravan, burning our emblem in their chests. Anyone wanting to join us now will know where to go. Only Dwarven Ruin in Haffinger. We ain't expecting the damn Imperials to come knocking yet, but old Kevin used to be a legate. The lad came to his senses, if you ask me. Creating a legion with me was the best idea he ever had. Planning to raid one of the Empire's camps, free of prisoners, and keep our little clan running. Hopefully no Imperials recognize Kevin get out. That wouldn't be good for us.
We are routed.
Alright, that sucks to be you, dude. Anyway. Yeah. There is a variety of new enemies, a variety of enemies, a new crafting bench to craft a powerful artifact, Dungeon spanning 5 cells.
someone
I
Wow.
heard something.
And the narrative told through books and notes. So, Lydia, please curve that bandit. Yeah, there is a lot of bandits here. I gotta be real. So apparently these guys are trying to recruit. Speaking of my kill moves, let's go ahead and take care of Orky Porky. I'm gonna strike at me. Alright, what do these buttons do? Time to end this little game. Yeah, there is really a lot of bandits. And I'm like a level 45, and they're like all marauders. So, and half of them are like mages, half of them are, you know, heavy armor, half of them are, well, that doesn't make any sense. They're pretty, oh. So he gets hit once, and he gets up into a, and he gets up from a dying position into a kneeling position, just to be killed the next hit. The key. Surely we can go through here. Wow, 5 cells. Oh, the overseer. And there's the key on Kevin. Look, lads, I'm telling you, Kevin's gone mad. We find this big chunk of metal. The boss touches it, and he's obsessed. He insists on inscribing the lexicon, and ran off into the depths looking for a way to do that. Not to mention, he left chaos in his wake, and now the hallways are collapsing. Me and him left the Imperials for gold, infamy, and to avoid killing our brothers. Now he's off chasing fairy tales. Were it not for Urgulf still being down there looking for him, I would have left Kevin for dead. We'll keep looking for another week. Then we'll seal up the hallways and fortify what we have. We have quite the bounty on our heads after we hit Koth-Weston. Interesting. Pretty good background right there. These are well written, to be honest. That's very reminiscent of the old style RPG games. And I like that kind of feel. And that's kind of what the Creation Club did, you know? So, it works. It works. Here we go. Cell number 2! Oh, here Lydia's already in here. Oh my gosh. She's already down, dude. So much for reliable, I guess. She's a tank and she's already down. These are all marauders. This guy does not mess around. And here's the thing. This is not so overpowered of a dungeon that it would be impossible. This is all, these aren't like 10,000 health bandits or anything. These are regular Dwarven marauders, or, yeah, Dwarven marauders. No, these are regular bandit marauders that you would just, that are just in the game regularly. So, I actually really like that. It's more realistic instead of having like some freaking, how about that view? Let's just take a minute to enjoy this fountain in front of the, that was a moment. That was very good. Thank you for taking that moment with me. So here we got the Stone Legionnaire's journal. It appears that me lad Kevemsker's gone running off. No clue why. Man was sane as most of us. Might have hit the school a bit too hard. Wait, no, this was the, I don't know. I don't know who this is, but seems that he caused quite the problem, though. We've been hearing noises late in the night. I'm guessing it's that guy. I like the different the lingo and prose. That there's a difference in you know, you could kind of tell who different writers from the prose. It's not all just the same type of writing. So that's an advanced level mod creator thing. So nice job. But anyway, we've been hearing noises late in the night, mostly banging, but recently we heard more growls and whispers. Lads got told to search for Kevin, think they saw goblins, but they didn't look like the ones we seen on other bits of the world. Whatever Kevin did, it caused some real problems for the rest of us.
There's a rumor that lads formed a lexicon before Kevin went mad. I don't know what one of those things are, but I ain't doubting that this thing has something to do with the boss going crazy. Maybe it's skooma. So let's just go ahead and take that. Might as well, right? And I like that you don't have to search everybody to find these notes. I like that they're kind of like spread out, you know? Because that could make it like, well, sure, the story's told, but it's like I gotta search every single one. Like, no. And there's another one up there. There's traps everywhere. This would be a tough dungeon on your survival legendary permadeath playthrough. Let me tell you that right now.
Rock, cat.
That is the only valve. Okay. Demon down here. Oh, here we go. Here's those goblins. Ooh, that's cool. You gotta break through to the other side. That's a song by The Doors. You should definitely listen to. There's no going back now. All right. That's neat too. Let's see if this is the test. Does Lydia follow me? Does she know how to get down here? Or is this... Wait a minute. Who are you? Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, dude. Let's just say my lock-picking skills are kind of not what they used to be. I lied. They are what they used to be. Stock up, Jack. Bong. It looks like something from Star Wars. Ooh, and a centurion. Probably centurion master, really. Oh, get to talk to... Never mind, you don't get to talk to him. Uh-oh, am I gonna get stuck? I hope not. I hope not. I guess I have no choice but to continue forward. And here's the thing, too, with this dungeon, as I'm playing through it. It's not, like, just a simple play through it, long, tedious dungeon. Like, there's some, like, unique aspects about it. And the story, tagged along with it, I think adds a lot to that. Your colder depth. So, well done on that. Good choice to add it and include it, you know. She made it. So did Thistle. I feel like I'm in. Whenever I get to him, I'm gonna let Lydia kind of like see how good she does, and her freaking Giant's Club does like 100 damage, base damage, so like she does a lot.
Nothing.
We'll see how she does against Kavansky. This is almost getting to Blackreach type stuff, you know? Ooh, and those mushrooms move, which I never knew moved. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's... out of the road.
Found you.
And let Lydia take on Kevin, who's spectral, and... I'm gonna... Oh, there we go. They're fighting. Okay. So they do about equal damage. Good lord. And Lydia does 100, by the way.
Close.
Now you'll pay.
him.
Get away from me. This
What
you
voice is
want?
that, too, by the way? I like it. Shine big and burly. Oh, man. He's taking Lydia to the...
You're a disgrace.
Oh,
to
well,
your
if you
own
miss like
kind.
that, Lydia, you're the disgrace.
Yeah. I'll rip you in half.
I don't know where that voice line came from.
You call yourself a Nord?
Oh, my. Oh, my gosh.
No more.
I'm gonna kill.
Wow, I feel like Indiana Jones frickin' coming to a sword fight with a pistol. So there's the lexicon. Nice, of course. He's got a journal, and he's just got regular Dwarven stuff. Okay, well, let's go ahead and check out his journal. Kevin's journal. We created this clan together, me and Ergulf. The Stone Legion, we called it, mostly because we were based in a DWEMER rune, and I've spent years as a legate in the Imperial Legion. That's consistent, yes. We thought it was rather intimidating, too. We were sick I'm done with the voice. We were sick of living in other men's lives, making Jarls and Emperors richer while we got poorer. We abandoned our old lives, made the Legion, and started making a name for ourselves immediately. Our first hit was a Khajiit caravan bound for Bruma before trying to see what business they could get from Balmora since it was rebuilt on Vardenfell. There was talk that we ambushed them for supplies, and it was a random caravan we hit. Not at all. We were looking for anything about this Aetherius Forge I read about while studying at the College of Winterhold. Oh, wow. Okay, so this guy's done about all of it. He's been the Imperial Legion. He studied at the college. It's not quite as potent at the Aetherium Forge, but its creations were the Aetherius Forge versus the Aetherium Forge. Okay, but its creations were of great significance to us. We found that this caravan once had a camp in Blackreach and thought that they were a good place to start. Well, what a discovery we made. We found a note stating that Durkalder had a key to the forge, a lexicon. Durkalder was a great Dwemer city in Hafengar, sorry, I'm not talking like a hick anymore, and was where the Dwemer clans of Skyrim and Solstheim came together and made a central hub for their people to come and live, trade, and create at. It was from this city that the Aetherius Forge was formed, with the knowledge of Aetherium that Skyrim's clan had, and the craftsmanship of the Solstheim clan. They came together and produced a device that aided in the creation of the mighty Numidium. Why, dude? Alas, we never found much in our first search, so we decided to hit Karthwasten, get some more men, and then get a full search party going through the city. Only thing is, it was me that found the lexicon, and what wonders it bestowed upon me. The secrets of the Dwemer, where they disappeared to, who exactly they were, how they were so advanced, everything. But I must be silent on such matters. They wouldn't want me telling the people who live so blindly. But then, me and my old friend Ergulf kept going. We hit town after town after town after town after town after town, getting more and more people to join our little family. But Ergulf became jealous. I was gifted visions from the lexicon. I was being contacted by the Prince of Secrets and Knowledge. That's why it's a black book looking thing that he's writing in. Oh, man! Oh! He told me that it was my duty. Inscribe the lexicon. I had to inscribe it. How, I asked the prince, and he responded with blood. I did as he requested. Oh, I found the finest blood, my own. I bled and bled. Oh, gosh! Horror movie or what? I did it out of passion at first, then anger, then fear. I feared him. My visions became darker, as if the future was bleak. I stared into an abyss, and it stared back. A mass of eyes materialized before me, and he told me this final message. Your time has come. Your time has come. That's probably about how he said it.
I knew what he meant. In the dead of night, I fled, not away from the city, but deeper. I couldn't be chased, though. The forge was mine. I used the gifts bestowed upon me to collapse the halls in the central levels and then activated the defense systems I had disabled. No one could pursue me. Not Urgulf, not the ghosts, not even the prince. This was my reward for my faithful service. But I arrived at the forge, and it outright refused me. I was lost. I died. I lay down on the stone floor, and I feel myself fading. I hear them now, the voices of the damned and the doomed, the voices of all those lost in endless halls, seekers of secrets and knowledge, but doomed to nothing but an unintelligible babbling. But it's too late for me. I was clearly not intended to have the power of the forge at my hands. I hope that Urgulf had a better fate than I, for in this goodbye, there's no blood. I'm bound without a vessel. I've drawn regret, formed the truth of 1,000 lies. So I say, let mercy come and wash away what I've done, so that perhaps I will one day see the halls of Sovngarde with my own eyes. Okay, that's pretty... that's pretty intense and pretty crazy. Well, let's go ahead and see what this forge is. I'm guessing it's up here. Use Aetherium's forge and activate button. Whoa. So, here we are. Aetherium shard with the DWEMER lexicon. Oh! So we have the Dwarven Crossbow of Aetherium. This crossbow has a binding to the immortal realm, forcing its victims to become aetherial, making them paralyzed for 10 seconds, draining their health, then running in fear for another few seconds. And it does a lot of damage. Although I do have all the perks in that, in archery. It does a lot. Wow. And it looks cool. I mean, it's a Dwarven crossbow, you know? And then there's also the Dwarven Mace of Fate. A 50% chance for each attribute to absorb 25 points of each of those. I guess of health and or magicka. So you're either going to get health and stamina, health and magicka. But there's a 50% chance for each of those. You might just get health, you might just get stamina. Wow. Those are both pretty cool. Too bad I don't have any Dwarven freaking... Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Oh! Wait. There's another side to the Aetherius Forge. Ring of Aetherius adds 2 unique spells. Conjure DWEMER Sphere and Bone of the Automations, which deals 50 damage per second while draining 10 points of health from automations. Wow. 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 Really? 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 Wow. So, that's a pretty worthwhile gift, if you're asking me. Or reward. That's pretty cool. And it does... the guy, he didn't even have to... He didn't even have to make them have a unique look or anything, because the effect is so good. And the naming isn't bad either. Like, honestly, the naming's pretty good. So, wow. So, and let's go ahead and just take the entrance out to Skyrim. I think it's this way, right? Whoa. 7 years ago. This mod is 7 years old this November. Crazy to think about. Oh. Here we are. Out in the great beyond. In the great beyond. Well, what a dungeon. What a mod. That is, I think, worth everybody having and playing through at least once. At the very least one time. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and conclude the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This episode took quite the long time to make indeed. Mostly because of Zeppo. But, yeah, if I had to give these ratings, I'd say Zeppo, I can't even rate him because he was too inconsistent to even give a real ranking. He was so buggy for me. I want to love him, but pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. Worth trying out, though, that's for sure, because maybe you'll have better success than me. Spheron, 4 out of 5, easy, because he has lore, he's got great AI, and he's just cool, dude. He's a cool follower. I can't give him a 4.5 or 5 because he's just a one follower. Maybe if he was paired up with multiple followers, then he'd, kind of move into that category. But he definitely does what the author sought out to do. Finally, Delves of the Stone Legion. What a great mod! Oh man. Voice crack there for a minute, but yeah, this is a mod everyone should try. Great quest mod, great dungeon mod. There's lore to it. It's lore friendly. Wonderful, and the rewards are also very fitting. It's not just like a fool's errand for an iron sword. So everyone should try it. 5 out of 5, maybe 4.8. But anyway, thank you so much for watching once again, and peace out.